This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we'll discuss opening a sequential file in file handling topic. So let's start. When creating or accessing a sequential file, the first thing the programmer must do is open the file using the open statement. The statement tells the user that he is now free to make contact with the file. It is just like writing some information into a register. By default, GW Basic allows 35 files to be open at a time. Opening a file allocates a buffer in computer's memory for input, output to that file, and determines the mode of access, that is sequential or random, to be used. It also decides the process required: read, write, append, etc. Program which is to write or read data from the file can use this file only if the file has been already opened. Now I'm gonna type format of open statement. Here it is, like open file name. For is the purpose for mode, as hash buffer. The buffer is the buffer number, memory location, which will be used for opening a file using the open statement. Here open is a keyword or reserved word. File name name of file to be opened, mode, the way of using file, that is append, input or output, the hash buffer, buffer number of file. The same rule apply for naming data file as they do for naming program files. The extension of the data file is .dat. You can use a data file as program files, as either output, input or append mode. Output means that the program will eventually write data to the file. Input means, I'm going to type like this, that the data contained in the file will eventually be read into the calling program. Append means that data will be added to the end of an existing file on disk. A buffer is a reserved section of primary storage and used for storing temporary data being written to or read from a file. The programmer specifies the buffer number of a file, and it is used by the program to recognize and identify the file that is attempting to be manipulated. I'm going to write an example. Line 10. Open statement is used like this: open, and then the name of the file is student.dat is the extension of that file. For output as #1 is the buffer number. Memory location. The above statement opens the gates for the information to be put into student.dat. The marks must now be transported to the file. This transporting will be done through a choice of statements, that is the let, input, etc. statements. This is the first section we have discussed today, opening a file. This is how the example can be used. You can first write the line number, then type the reserved word, open the student.dat name of the file with the extension. For the purpose is it will be used for output mode as 1 is the memory, is the reserved section of the primary storage used for storing temporary data being written to or read from a file. So for reading and writing, we must need a memory of primary storage, and which is used for storing temporary data. This is called buffer number. So it has #1 is the buffer number, which will be used for storing the data for temporarily for the purpose of writing and reading data from a file. So we have used these all format of opening a file, how it is used and how it is done and achieved in file handling process. This is a very important topic in GW basic programming language. We must understand it in order to input, output, and append data in a file on a disk. So that's all, viewers. Thanks for watching. In our upcoming next video, we will discuss how to close the sequential files, the example with example and syntax and format. Thanks for watching.